From streamers getting scammed by fast food chains.
I have no idea what that was about, bro.
Yo, Popeyes, why did you lie to me?
Oh my god, you actually got played.
To a 22-year-old taking on a billion-dollar gaming empire.
Threats of litigation because I catch predators on their platform.
To the biggest YouTuber in the world becoming the villain.
And I don't take that responsibility lightly, and so, you know, it deeply makes me sad.
Here are 5 times YouTubers went to war with evil companies. Starting with FaZe Lacey, who showed up to Popeyes in a full suit, ready to celebrate the biggest brand deal of his career.
Wait, oh my god, there's so many people here. Hey, who wants a Popeyes Lacey?
Popeyes had announced the Lacey bundle the day before. His own meal, his face on the menu. Fans were hyped.
Everybody's eating for free on Lacey.
Yeah! Wait. How many Lacey meals can we get?
How many do you need?
Until he actually tried to order it.
Where is it?
It should say Lacey.
I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm not seeing a meal.
Maybe it's under combos. I'm confused. Did they not drop your? Look at Lacey. You can build your own bundle, BYOB, for $20. This is the Lacey
They
bundle.
didn't even make it. They lied?
The meal didn't exist, and as Nick stood there, confused and embarrassed, the truth started to unravel. This wasn't a glitch, this was a scam, and Popeyes had just pulled it off on dozens of the internet's biggest streamers.
Yeah, I'm actually really hungry. I kind of want Popeyes, but then they just made me mad by doing that.
Oh, the Popeyes meal thing. Okay, bro, I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was about.
Let's go back to Nick, and Nick tried everything. He checked the kiosks, he asked the staff, he even talked to the manager.
Excuse me, sir. The Lacey bundle doesn't seem to be on the kiosk.
I'm not sure. Can I see if you guys have the picture? No, they don't have it there on the kiosk.
You said you never had this promotion.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
I'll call you later.
Why did Popeyes post it then? Alright, so you guys don't have the Lacey bundle?
Apparently right now, but I can help you build your order because that's the only thing I can see.
Okay, yeah.
Can I see the picture? It's one of that too.
Yeah, everybody's included in a Lacey.
It's a Lacey bundle right here.
Nothing. The bundle was fake, and as reality set in, Nick's mood crashed.
Lacey meal's not even a real thing.
It just hasn't.
I got lied to. Put on a shoe and everything.
Yeah, had a.
To match the graphic. And Popeyes lied to me. Pressing.
I mean, it's.
Come all the way over here to get a Lacey meal. It's not even a thing.
But the real shock came on the ride home when his friend Drew connected the dots.
Oh, it was never a thing where it was actually your bundle.
Yes, it is. It literally says the Lacey bundle with what I have.
Like they're saying that's your bundle. They're saying you could build your own bundles too. This is what Lacey built.
Yes, they could build their own bundles, but can your bundle I didn't give them any rights to the image and likeliness of my face.
Walked in, everyone had to sign something. You signed something, buddy.
You did sign something.
I signed it too.
For the prom.
No, that was for Popeyes release.
Oh wait, this is for the Streamer University.
Streamer prom. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You signed something.
That's when it hit. Back in July, at Streamer Prom, an event sponsored by Popeyes, Nick had signed a contract. He thought it was just for the event, but buried in that paperwork, full rights to use his name, face, and likeness.
Saying they're in the Popeyes marketing office high-fiving each other.
Popeyes had played him, and he wasn't alone.
So you get to pick 3 different proteins. So you want to do chicken? Okay, easy. You got tenders, bone-in, boneless wings, bone-in, no more chicken. Okay, so we're gonna do 12 of those. Or 9 of those. Another three of those. 9. And then what would you pick? What's your other side? Cajun fries. Let's split it.
You don't want the rice? Cajun fries. The rice stretches
all that for $20. I need ears. Liars. You're lying. All that for $20. It's the new build your own bundle for Popeyes.
Agent, SA, and dozens of other streamers all got the same treatment. Custom graphics. Their faces plastered on Popeyes' Instagram. Fake bundles with their names.
Did you know that was coming out, the Popeyes thing?
Yeah, Lacey said he didn't know.
I did not either know.
Did you guys get paid?
No. So, but I hear we're trying to mitigate it.
And here's the genius of it all. Popeyes never lied. At Streamer Prom, they asked simple questions. What would you order for $20? What would you name it? Then they took those answers, the photos from the event, and turned them into a massive social media campaign.
Well, supposedly it was the other agency set that up, and there were no good comms.
Oh my god, you actually got played. Oh my god.
But it's being mitigated.
No payments, no partnerships, just free publicity from some of the internet's biggest names.
Hey India, just a quick heads up for you. We'll be posting this graphic of your Popeyes bundle from Streamer Prom on our Instagram soon and wanted to also see if you'd like to collab post. I didn't understand, so I didn't reply.
The internet immediately blamed Funny Mike, the YouTuber who organized Streamer Prom. Surely he knew about the contract, right?
I just hope everybody have a good time, go home, sleep on it, and wish that they were still here.
But 2 days later, Mike posted a statement denying any involvement. I wasn't aware of the Popeyes streamer meals post until it was live. To be clear, I'm not involved with or benefiting from this in any way. Streamer Prom has always been about celebrating our streaming community, and I'll continue to do that with every event. Popeyes has reassured me they're committed to supporting our community and have removed the social posts. We're also reaching to all creators involved to clear this all up. I'm disappointed and honestly surprised that Popeyes hasn't clarified their confusing streamer meals campaign. I'll be looking into ways to hold them accountable for the damage caused. Some believed him, others didn't, but it didn't matter. Because while everyone argued about who was at fault, Popeyes sat back and watched the free publicity roll in. The drama went viral, millions saw the tweets, and when the dust settled, Popeyes casually dropped this. Okay, y'all got a little too excited about the BYOB meals. It's called the Build Your Own Bundle, and you can make yours now on our app. What would you put in yours? They turned streamer confusion into the perfect ad campaign, and unlike every other story in this video, the company didn't just survive, they won. But while Popeyes played mind games for publicity, one gaming company tried to silence the person exposing their darkest secret. Unlike Popeyes, who played clever marketing tricks, our next company tried something far more sinister, silencing the person protecting children. For years, 22-year-old Roblox creator Schlep had one mission, exposing predators on the platform. But on August 9th, 2025, the Roblox Corporation decided they'd had enough.
The Roblox Corporation has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users. Every account that I've owned on Roblox since I was 8 years old has been terminated. Accounts that we were actively talking to predators on have now been banned off of Roblox. What Roblox did could potentially stop some predators from facing real-life consequences. Not to mention that Roblox has made a very firm stance that I can no longer access the Roblox platform anymore, which I want to make clear at the start of this video. I will not be accessing Roblox in any capacity at this point further unless Roblox says otherwise.
The company protecting predators was now accusing the predator catcher of being the problem. Schlep didn't hold back.
Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking to you. If you talk to predators like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you watch these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like, the people we're talking to are predators. Does Roblox understand that? I literally have no idea. If they thought something was genuinely wrong, they could have reached me out so easily.
He explained his method. Create a decoy account. Act like a fictional, inexperienced player. Wait for predators to message first. Document everything. Report them. It's the same technique law enforcement uses, and Roblox was trying to twist it into a crime. The internet erupted. The video hit 5 million views in days, and the backlash toward Roblox was instant and brutal. Within hours, the comments poured in by the thousands. The whole world is on your side, homie. Choosing money over the safety of kids is just evil. Roblox doing anything but protecting kids. The backlash hit hard, and just days later, one of Roblox's most loyal creators made a shocking announcement.
I think Roblox needs a massive wake-up call. Roblox is so far detached from the community, not only from the community, but from their own game. I'm willing to bet a lot of them probably don't even actively play the game. A lot of these issues have arose, and we're in this situation now because of this. If Roblox had taken action years ago, whenever all of this was starting to get reported, if Roblox had started to take this more seriously years ago, if Roblox had started, listening years ago, if instead of banning the guy catching these bad actors, you instead called him on the phone and was like, hey, help us, we wouldn't be in this situation. We are in this situation because for years now, Roblox has failed to listen to the community. They have failed to take us seriously. They say they're listening. They're not. It's not only the moderation and safety, it's up and down the board.
But the real turning point came on August 15th when someone Roblox couldn't ignore stepped into the ring.
Roblox, a super popular gaming platform where you can find tens of millions of children playing games at any given time on any given day. But how safe is it? More and more questions are being raised about predators grooming and exploiting on the platform, Roblox. Now, the company says it's taking action to make sure it's safe, but that's not the way it appears to everyone. Recently at CrimeCon, I hosted an investigative panel taking a look at the actual safety of Roblox and the dangers to. Among those I interviewed Michael Schlepp, who was a Roblox prodigy at the age of 10, but was later victimized by a predator and has most recently exposed other predators on the platform. His attorney, Steven Vanderpoorten, has filed more than 1,000 lawsuits alleging negligence on the part of Roblox. And we also talked to Detective Henrik Austin of the Marion County, Florida Sheriff's Office. He is investigating a number of other cases involving being exploited on Roblox.
Chris Hansen, the man who made a career catching predators on national television, and now he was coming for Roblox. The company scrambled. They started banning inappropriate games. They held a Zoom meeting to discuss the controversy. But instead of apologizing, they did the unthinkable. They blamed Schlepp again.
Then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child. And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were to move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations. And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action. I think some of these groups started off in a really good place and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
Pressure kept building, and on September 2nd, 2025, YouTube lawyer Law by Mike dropped the hammer.
People everywhere are furious with Roblox, and now they're getting sued. The platform promised to be safe, but the reality is very different. So today, I'm breaking down the entire case, even meeting with some of the biggest YouTubers. And then, on behalf of everyone, I'm helping to sue Roblox.
A class action lawsuit against a multi-billion-dollar company, and the consequences were catastrophic.
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me.
Roblox lost over $12 billion in market cap. Parents across the world started questioning whether the game was safe for their little ones. Major creators abandoned the platform, and all of this could have been avoided if Roblox had just listened to Schlepp instead of trying to silence him.
I was blown away with all the support, and it's been absolutely amazing reading all the messages. It was trending on Twitter for 3 days straight when the news first broke of it, and I mean, people were just outraged. They saw it for what it was. They were silencing someone trying to blow the whistle.
I think that's a really, really powerful thing. He was a 22-year-old kid. He was just a gamer, and I think he really stepped up to the plate to stand up to this Goliath.
In the end, a 22-year-old with a mission to protect kids took on a gaming empire and won. So far, every story has been about creators taking down companies. But what happens when the threat comes from inside the community itself?
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so
June 22nd, 2025, MrBeast, the most subscribed individual creator on YouTube with over 400 million followers, launched an AI-powered thumbnail generator on his ViewStats platform.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche, whether you do gaming, food, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating.
The promise: help small creators make viral thumbnails for $80 a month. The problem: it worked by copying other creators' styles, logos, and even faces without permission.
We'll just paste this one I have here, and in the prompt box, just tell it what to change in the thumbnail. To demonstrate, I have this F1 thumbnail with an F1 car, and so in the prompt, I'm just gonna simply type in change F1 car to minivan. That is all I'm typing in. I'm gonna hit generate. Let's see what it produces. Boom, it's done. Bro, I'm not even joking. Look, it swapped out the F1 race car for a minivan. That was it. I just typed in a prompt and it swapped it. This is crazy. If you really like the thumbnail you're generating, but not the face on it, don't worry. We have this face swap tool that you can click, upload a face you do like, and it will instantly swap it onto the thumbnail. To show you how simple this is, I'm gonna take a photo of my face, okay? I'm now gonna hit face swap and take the thumbnail from this to this automatically.
Within hours, creators started discovering their logos and styles in the tool's promotional materials. Jacksepticeye was one of the first to speak out.
What the actual F? And he used my logo in the promotion for it too. I hate what this platform is turning into. FAI.
The backlash was instant. Artists called it theft, creators called it unethical, and the tool that was supposed to help smaller YouTubers was now being accused of stealing from them.
You know, I care more than any of you could ever imagine about the YouTube community. I mean, obviously I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world and I don't take that responsibility lightly. And so, you know, it deeply makes me sad when I do something that, you know, people in the community are upset by. And obviously with view stats, my goal here is to build tools to help creators. And if creators don't want the tools, no worries, like it's not that big of a deal.
MrBeast tried damage control, promising changes, but it was too late. The outrage had already spread. 5 days later, MrBeast pulled the tool completely.
Going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down.
He pulled the AI thumbnail tool completely, and in its place, a directory connecting creators with real thumbnail artists who could be commissioned for actual work. The internet had mixed reactions. Some praised him for listening. Others argued the tool should have never existed in the first place.
There's millions in advertising. I just don't trust the concept, app, coupon codes. They spend millions on advertising. I don't know what it is. What the fuck is going on? I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
While Schlepp fought his battle in real time, our next YouTuber won his war before it even started.
Everyone listen, I don't know what it is, but my gut tells me that nothing in life is free. So where's all these savings coming from? And like the money that people get from Honey, I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising on YouTube. They do brand deals with other YouTubers. I think they've even offered me, and I said no, because I just don't trust Honey. I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great Honey conspiracy.
2019, Markiplier, one of YouTube's biggest gaming creators, uploaded a video questioning a sponsor that seemed too good to be true. Honey, the browser extension, promised free savings, automatic coupon codes, no catch, but Markiplier wasn't buying it.
I got no problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface, but there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it. But why do they spend millions on advertising? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from? Where is Honey getting the money?
He made a prediction. People laughed it off. Honey was sponsoring everyone. What could possibly be wrong?
I don't trust Honey. I don't know what it is. I have no evidence to back it up. Everyone that I tell this thinks that I'm crazy, and they're like, oh, Honey's great. I use Honey all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on at Honey HQ? What is happening? Where's all this money coming from? Because nothing, like everywhere you look, advertising's for Honey. YouTubers across the board, promos for Honey. Where's that money coming from?
But before ending the video, Markiplier left one final warning.
If I disappear, like in the next few days, it was Honey. If I disappear in the future and then suddenly like Markiplier just mysteriously disappears, it was Honey. Because there's some shady shit happening. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
His warning was ignored until December 22nd, 2024. YouTuber Megalag dropped a 23-minute video exposing everything.
Do you have Honey installed?
What's Honey?
Oh, no.
Honey.
Honey is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
It's literally free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey.
Join Honey.
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 Honey. Honey. Honey. Honey. Honey. Honey. Honey.
Join Honey.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product. And I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe the scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars.
The accusation was massive, but Megalag had receipts. He showed exactly how the scam worked. When you clicked an affiliate link from a YouTuber, a tracking cookie would be saved in your browser, giving that creator credit for the sale. Standard affiliate marketing. But here's where Honey got evil. When their extension popped up at checkout offering discounts, it would secretly delete the creator's cookie and replace it with Honey's own.
So you add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, Honey says they found you 10 coupon code. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. So you complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy. See what was happening behind the scenes. After clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled short circuit. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked apply discounts. Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming credit for the sale and pocketing the commission money for themselves. Yeah.
Millions of dollars stolen from the same creators they paid to advertise their product. It was the perfect crime until Megalag exposed it.
I mean, holy shit. Honey wasn't finding you the best deals possible. They were intentionally withholding them from you for their own financial gain. This completely invalidates Honey's core value proposition to consumers. For years, they sold you the lie that they would find you every working coupon code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart. But nope, complete and utter lie. They have literally been feeding you coupon codes that were approved by the partnered stores who were paying. And can I just say, the double messaging here is hilarious. Because on one hand, Honey has appealed to consumers by promising to find the best deals possible. But on the other hand, they appeal to businesses claiming that Honey helps prevent consumers from finding the best deals.
Markiplier was vindicated. Days later, he posted a response.
I can't believe it. I made that claim back in like 2020 or 2019, wherever that clip is from. And holy shit, it was so much worse than I ever could have imagined. A lot of other YouTubers that I talked to were saying like I'm crazy and paranoid, but it didn't make sense because where does the money come from?
But while Mark celebrated, the YouTubers who promoted Honey scrambled to apologize.
And that's because I'm very discerning of what I promote. I just thought something was off. I just know these guys, something seemed off. Okay.
I feel like this video, I had to talk about this stuff. Like, it is completely unacceptable that Honey are acting in this sort of way. I will, under no circumstances, work with Honey ever again.
Then in January 2025, Legal Eagle took it further.
Creators are saying that Honey is a scam. They believe that Honey steals from creators. So on behalf of creators everywhere, I have filed a class action lawsuit to stop it. So I say, enough is enough. So I, along with some other great attorneys, filed suit on behalf of all creators and businesses who have been harmed by Honey PayPal. Because there are so many people, we filed a class action lawsuit seeking damages in the form of the money that we believe Honey prevented from reaching creators so we can give it back to creators. And equally important, we're suing for an injunction to stop Honey's practices in the future.
Honey lost over 4 million Chrome users and its reputation was destroyed, all because one YouTuber trusted his gut 6 years earlier.
Everyone listen. I don't know what it is, but my gut tells me that nothing in life is free. So where's all these savings coming from? And like the money that people get from Honey, I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising on YouTube. They do brand deals with other YouTubers. I think they've even offered me. And I said no, because I just don't trust Honey, I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great honey conspiracy.
So far, we've seen YouTubers take down scam companies, gaming empires, and billion-dollar frauds. But what happens when the villain isn't a corporation at all, but the biggest creator on YouTube? That story's coming, but first, back in 2021, FTX was one of the biggest cryptocurrency platforms in the world. 5 million users, ads featuring Tom Brady.
What do you think? Are you in?
You know what? I'm in.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm in.
I'm in. Hey, Arthur, I quit.
I'm in.
Finance creators promoted it, their audiences invested in it, everyone believed FTX was safe. Then in November 2022, one YouTuber decided to look closer.
FTX, after all, is endorsed by Tom Brady. What could go wrong with another celebrity endorsement? People like Larry David backed FTX. Surely your funds are safe. Well, turns out they were actually in danger all along, and things are looking very bad.
CoffeeZilla, a journalist known for exposing crypto scams, and what he found would destroy a billion-dollar empire. One tweet, that's all it took to start the collapse.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, I called this yesterday. I warned you guys that FTX, second largest exchange, might be insolvent, and people called me crazy. They said, no way the guy who described all of DeFi as a Ponzi scheme could be bad.
At first, people dismissed the tweet. No way, they said. Sam Bankman-Fried is too smart. FTX is too big to fail.
I tricked Sam Bankman-Fried into a third interview with me, and this time he may have admitted to fraud. You'll be the judge. You can click to this timestamp. I just wanted to ask real quick about the terms of service question, which Rex brought up a little bit. I want to expound on it. Can you just tell us, yes or no, were you treating client assets just on the regular digital asset side different from the margin trading side?
FTX looked rich on paper, but they couldn't actually access the money. And when investors tried to withdraw, the whole operation crumbled. And to make it worse, every influencer who promoted FTX got sued for over $1 billion. Then in December 2024, FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested and sentenced to 25 years in prison for orchestrating multiple fraudulent schemes.
Sam Bankman-Fried was finally arrested yesterday, putting him on the CoffeeZilla wall of shame. The Royal Bahamas Police Force just arrested Sam last night in cooperation with the United States, in light of criminal charges finally being filed against Sam. He's been accused of multiple counts of fraud, and we're going to talk about everything he's accused of. But first, I want to say, I know we haven't heard anything from law enforcement up to this point, but clearly it's not because they weren't working. They just didn't want to scare Sam into fleeing the country. In fact, the Department of Justice hid their indictment from the public. They sealed it in order to prevent Sam from knowing they were coming. And that strategy seems to have worked, because even days before his arrest, Sam was publicly saying in interviews that he didn't think he would be arrested.
You're certain that once all the investigations have happened, that you won't be arrested for fraud?
I don't think I will be. I don't think I tried to do anything wrong.
Wow. So it looks like he fell for it.
CoffeeZilla didn't just call it out. He helped bring down one of the biggest financial frauds in internet history. While CoffeeZilla got recognition for exposing FTX, our next YouTuber didn't get the credit he deserved for calling out a company years before anyone else noticed.
I think if this story goes mainstream, which it very likely will, it will have a negative impact on YouTubers. What am I talking about? Well, of course, BetterHelp. You've already heard about it from your favorite YouTuber.
BetterHelp. BetterHelp.
View BetterHelp.
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 BetterHelp. BetterHelp. BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. BetterHelp.
There is a list of over 100 YouTubers who have promoted this website. Well, what is BetterHelp? Well, it's been marketed as cheap, affordable, and private online therapy with a professional. That's right. Hooray, professional. I discussed BetterHelp in a previous video where I first heard about it, and I was cautious about calling it a scam because I've seen not just YouTubers but actual therapists shilling this service.
Actually really believe it.
You're a sociopath. By the way, this video is sponsored by online therapy. So what's wrong with BetterHelp then? You can have online therapy without leaving your house. You can have therapy at home. That's great. That sounds almost too good to be true. Well, yes.
He then exposed how the company was ripping off its users.
They pride on having 4 million users, and they've gathered this many users by saying this. If you sign up with BetterHelp, you'll pay only $65, whereas if you go to an actual therapist and meet face to face, you'll be paying $250. So look how much money you are saving by using BetterHelp instead of face-to-face therapy. However, in their own terms of service, they acknowledge that if you are using this site, it is not a complete substitute for face-to-face examination and for a session by a licensed qualified professional. Look how much money you are saving by not going to therapy. Also, by the way, you need to go to therapy. When you subscribe to BetterHelp, let's say you pick the most popular one, $65 per week, but you are billed monthly. So when the 7-day trial runs out, you're immediately billed $260. So let's say you sign up for BetterHelp for a 7-day free trial. As soon as that trial ends, you are charged immediately with the full price of a month, $260. How long will I use his service? Just as long as you need it. You can cancel the subscription of the service at any time. We'll just charge you for the full month anyway. Now, I've seen comments saying that if you contact them, they will pay you back. So if you lost money signing up for this, please do reach out.
So they were charging you for something they admitted wasn't real therapy. Then PewDiePie uncovered an even more dangerous flaw.
In their terms of service, they also say, we cannot assess whether the use of the counselor is right and suitable for your needs. So what do? They don't take accountability for anything. You can find a therapist that does phone calls or texting by yourself. BetterHelp says themselves that they give no warranty for their willingness to give advice. They make no warranty whether what they say is even relevant, useful, correct, relevant again, satisfactory, or suitable to your needs. So they don't take responsibility for anything. How convenient. This one says that they don't guarantee the verification of the skills, degrees, qualifications, certification, credentials, competence, or background of any counselor. With BetterHelp, you'll be talking to professionals. Just beware that it's your responsibility to determine whether they are or not. It's your responsibility to determine whether they have any degree or qualification or certification or all these things.
BetterHelp couldn't guarantee the person you're talking to is even a real therapist. You, the user, had to figure that out yourself. And then came the worst discovery of all.
The cherry on the top here is that in their terms of service, they can share your data. And anything talking about mental health related, that's really not a problem if that's public information, right? I mean, the whole idea of having online therapy with an online footprint is just a bad idea in general.
Your mental health data, the most private information you could share, was being sold to third-party apps. The video made waves at the time, but then it was forgotten. 5 years passed, until March 2023, when the Federal Trade Commission charged BetterHelp with secretly sharing users' private data with Facebook and Snapchat. The fine, $7.8 million. PewDiePie had called it all the way back in 2018.
If a service like BetterHelp existed, they should take accountability for their counselor's actions. It should be in their best interest to make sure that anyone that signs up gets a good service. But in their terms of service, they say that they don't. And this is obviously because they're mass producing it. And they definitely should not market themselves as a substitute for therapy and then at the same time say that they aren't one, and hidden in their terms of service.
Unlike the other stories in this video, PewDiePie didn't get his viral moment of vindication. No apology tour from other creators, no massive lawsuit press coverage, just a quiet confirmation that he was right all along. But now BetterHelp is back, and soggy cereals cover this.
Because they're back now.
BetterHelp.
Worse than ever. In the past few months, many of my favorite creators have been pushing BetterHelp again. And as naive as I could be, I thought, BetterHelp might have improved themselves. Their first scandal did happen 6 years ago, and I did read that they now do only use licensed therapists. That wasn't until I started reading the comment section on the videos that they were sponsoring. Quick reminder about BetterHelp's controversial past and also how they're selling your information to advertise. Please don't take BetterHelp's money, they do more harm than good. I really wish you wouldn't continue advertising BetterHelp. They sold mental health data for marketing without anonymizing it for massive profits.
So far, every story has been about creators taking down companies. But what happens when the threat comes from inside the community itself?
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so
June 22nd, 2025, MrBeast, the most subscribed individual creator on YouTube with over 400 million followers, launched an AI-powered thumbnail generator on his ViewStats platform.
There's a new way to make professional looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating.
The promise: help small creators make viral thumbnails for $80 a month. The problem: it worked by copying other creators' styles, logos, and even faces without permission.
We'll just paste this one I have here, and in the prompt box, just tell it what to change in the thumbnail. To demonstrate, I have this F1 thumbnail with an F1 car, and so in the prompt, I'm just gonna simply type in change F1 car to minivan. That is all I'm typing in. I'm gonna hit generate. Let's see what it produces. Boom, it's done. Bro, I'm not even joking. Look, it swapped out the F1 race car for a minivan. That was it. I just typed in a prompt and it swapped it. This is crazy. If you really like the thumbnail you're generating, but not the face on it, don't worry, we have this face swap tool that you can click, upload a face you do like, and it will instantly swap it onto the thumbnail. To show you how simple this is, I'm gonna take a photo of my face, okay? I'm now gonna hit face swap and take the thumbnail from this to this automatically.
Within hours, creators started discovering their logos and styles in the tool's promotional materials. Jacksepticeye was one of the first to speak out.
What the actual F? And he used my logo in the promotion for it too. I hate what this platform is turning into. FAI.
The backlash was instant. Artists called it theft, creators called it unethical, and the tool that was supposed to help smaller YouTubers was now being accused of stealing from them.
You know, I care more than any of you could ever imagine about the YouTube community. I mean, obviously, I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world, and I don't take that responsibility lightly. And so, you know, it deeply makes me sad when I do something that, you know, people in the community are upset by. And obviously, with ViewStats, my goal here is to build tools to help creators. And if creators don't want the tools, no worries. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
MrBeast tried damage control, promising changes, but it was too late. The outrage had already spread. 5 days later, MrBeast pulled the tool completely.
Going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down.
He pulled the AI thumbnail tool completely, and in its place, a directory connecting creators with real thumbnail artists who could be commissioned for actual work. The internet had mixed reactions. Some praised him for listening. Others argued the tool should have never existed in the first place. But one thing was clear: unlike Roblox, Honey, FTX, or BetterHelp, companies that fought back, doubled down, or stayed silent, MrBeast actually listened to the creator community and changed course. It's a reminder that even the most powerful voices on YouTube still answer to the people who got them there. At the end of the day, whether it's a 22-year-old taking on a gaming empire or the biggest YouTuber admitting his mistake, one thing's for sure: the creator community holds the real power. If you enjoyed this story, there's plenty more where that came from. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one.